Hey guys, let's get more news about Steelers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Steelers player shuts down Aaron Rodgers rumors with brutal retirement jab. New York Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers will be looking for a new home this offseason after his soon-to-be former team decided to part ways with him in what appears to be somewhat of a mutual decision. There will be no shortage of teams looking for quarterback help this offseason, and in what is expected to be a weak QB market, one would think Rodgers would garner plenty of interest. It might not be that simple, however. Finding a landing spot for Rodgers could be tricky given his age, injury history, and obvious off-field baggage. Part of the reason the Jets are moving on relates to his influence over the organization and the pedestal he was placed on by the previous regime. Any discussion about a potential destination for Rodgers must consider that the fit needs to be mutual. The team must be interested in acquiring Rodgers, and Rodgers must be willing to play for that team. One team that's been proposed as a landing spot is the Pittsburgh Steelers, but for multiple reasons, that seems unlikely at this stage. Just ask Steelers safety Deshaun Elliott. In response to rumors linking his team to Rodgers this offseason, Elliott didn't mince words. He replied to an Instagram post about the rumor by commenting, "Leave his at the retirement home." The Steelers have been considered one of the top contenders to land Rodgers this offseason, with some betting odds placing them as high as plus 200. However, Elliott's comments could complicate the possibility of a union between the two sides. Russell Wilson and Justin Fields are set to become free agents this offseason, and Pittsburgh is expected to let at least one of them walk. It's possible the team sees Rodgers as an upgrade over both quarterbacks. That said, it's worth considering how Rodgers would fit into the Steelers organization. Pittsburgh head coach Mike Tomlin is known for his no-nonsense approach, and if the Jets weren't willing to accommodate Rodgers' demands, it's unlikely the Steelers would. The Jets reportedly informed Rodgers that if he were to return in 2025, he would need to attend every part of the off-season program and every practice, while also ending his weekly appearances on the Pat McAfee Show. Rodgers and the Jets had differing philosophies on the future of the organization, and it likely had something to do with those requests. Rodgers is far more than just a quarterback. His presence in an organization comes with a significant influence that extends beyond the field. Signing Aaron Rodgers isn't just about adding a future Hall of Famer, it's about embracing the baggage and influence that comes with one of the most iconic and polarizing figures in sports. Unfortunately, given his age, injury history, and declining performance, many teams likely view the potential distractions and complexities as outweighing the reward. The Steelers will probably feel the same way, and it seems one of their players already does. Steelers made inquiries for former top overall pick, report. The NFL offseason is here with Super Bowl 59 in the rearview mirror. As such, there are plenty of intriguing storylines across the league. One major discussion is regarding the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback in 2025. Will it be veteran Russell Wilson? Or will the Steelers try again with Justin Fields? Neither Wilson nor Fields is under contract for the 2025 season, so there is a scenario where the Steelers look elsewhere, whether it is the draft, free agency, or trade market. On Thursday, a bombshell report dropped that the Steelers had inquired about a potential trade for Jacksonville Jaguars QB Trevor Lawrence, as Ryan Burr of Big Ten Network reported. Steelers have made inquiries to the Jaguars about a trade for QB Trevor Lawrence. This directly from the horse's mouth in the Jags organization. Wow. Burr also added that the Steelers would deal this year's first and second-round draft picks in a possible move. Lawrence was the top pick in the 2021 NFL Draft after a stellar career at Clemson. However, his NFL career has been up and down due to several coaching changes in Jacksonville. Another interesting wrinkle is the fact that the Jaguars are still interviewing for their open GM position, which would make a trade of any sort more tricky until the position is filled. Meanwhile, new Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen praised Lawrence after he was hired as the head coach and stressed the need to build around him, per Jaguars.com. "We've got to build it around him," Cohen said. Jaguars owner Shad Khan also discussed the commitment to Lawrence. "The number one thing is the quarterback position," Khan said. "Our commitment to Trevor, I think it's well known and, we, believe in him. All in all, you can't fault the Steelers for picking up the phone and asking about a potential Lawrence deal, and it likely means the franchise is not content running it back with Wilson or Fields." Jacksonville Jaguars slam Pittsburgh Steelers looking for Trevor Lawrence rumors as ridiculous. The Jacksonville Jaguars dismissed trade rumors involving quarterback Trevor Lawrence, stating there was no communication with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Jacksonville Jaguars have put to bed the rumors that Pittsburgh Steelers were inquiring about star quarterback Trevor Lawrence, who called the speculation ridiculous and said there's no chance they are leaving the QB. Ryan Burr of the Big Ten Network reported that the Steelers had reached out to Jacksonville regarding a possible trade for Lawrence. He claimed the information came directly from a source within the Jaguars organization. Speaking to ESPN's Michael DeRocco, a Jaguars spokesperson stated that there was no chance they would consider trading Lawrence. Circling back, Jaguars source said no conversation with the Steelers regarding a potential trade for Trevor Lawrence took place, he posted on X, formerly Twitter. NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero later reinforced Jacksonville's denial, appearing on The Rich Eisen show to stress that the trade rumors were completely fake. Lawrence's 2024 season proved difficult because he participated in only 10 games until his left shoulder required season-ending surgery to fix the AC joint. A Week 13 Houston Texans Azeez Al-Shaair hit resulted in a concussion for Lawrence. Through his quarterback duties, Lawrence accumulated 2,045 passing yards with 11 touchdowns and 7 interceptions, alongside a 60.6% completion rate. Lawrence received a 5-year $275 million extension from the Jaguars as part of their commitment to having him as their franchise quarterback. The deal, which ties him to Jacksonville through 2029, includes a no-trade clause, so he can't move willingly. At the time of signing, he also matched the highest average annual salary in NFL history. Since taking over as the Jaguars' head coach, Liam Cohen has stressed his excitement about working with Lawrence. "This league is still about scoring," Cohen told Jacksonville reporter Brett Martineau. "It's about quarterback development and scoring points. It's so much about Trevor. How do we make his job easier? He's the future of our organization. He wants the responsibility, but we have to help him. And you, fan? What do you think of Trevor Lawrence's situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.